cannot believe this is my last day in Shenzhen, guys. Just taking in the vibe for the last time. So before I leave from here, I just wanted to give you like a heads up of a few things that you need to keep in mind if you're traveling to Shenzhen, China. First thing that you need to keep in mind is how do you actually connect to the network here. I was traveling from India to China, and for that I needed an international roaming, or either I could have got a Chinese eSIM. So all of these options are available to you. An eSIM, and I kind of added that through my Saily app. If you're not aware of this, I'll just put the icon above, and it's just super easy to get eSIMs of any countries. So I was pretty sure that I would not have to hustle anymore for the network issue that I could face. But guess what? I really did face one. So in mainland China, you will not have access to Google or Instagram and some of the other apps which are widely used in India. In case you really need them, you can have a VPN connect as well. So there are these three things. One is that you can get an international roaming data, or you can get an eSIM with a VPN connect. So that's how it works. You can basically look at the plans and see what basically fits for you. If you're traveling to China for the first time, I have created a Shenzhen travel guide that is going to help you immensely. The link is in the description. This will include details on the apps, the stay, transport, communication, everything, along with the budget breakdown for a 7-day trip to Shenzhen. Now let's get into the main parts of travel. How do you pay? And food. Travel in China is pretty easy, but there is one thing you need that will help you immensely: Alipay app. So before you enter the mainland China, it's really important that you have set up your Alipay app perfectly for the ease of use here. Alipay is like the super app that people use here. Basically travel through it, you can do the payment and receive the payment from anybody, and which also works like Google Pay, and you can order any food. So all of this is in a single app. That's kind of amazing, right? Now to set up Alipay, you either need an APK download, or you can connect to the VPN. Just download the Alipay app and then install it in your phone. The rest of the steps are in my travel guide, like what kind of cards you can use and everything else. So here is the challenge that I faced. I downloaded the app, added my card. I kind of use Forex card, so I kind of added that. Everything was done before I left for China. But when I came here, there was another challenge that I did not foresee. I was not able to add money to the Forex card. Yes, Google Pay and everything works, but there was a separate situation. So that became a little challenging. I had to remove the card, and post that I was not able to add any cards in China. So it's really recommended that you have tested the process completely before you have come to China. Obviously, I had a plan B where I had cash with me. Once you have done and executed all of this well, you will find a DiDi app which is widely used in China. This is kind of an Uber in India, and you can easily travel anywhere without any hassle. So you can use your DiDi app directly from Alipay, where you can book your travels. So my locations wherever I visited from the current hotel I'm staying at were not as far as 20-40 minutes. So it kind of took me less than 2 minutes to get a cab here, which is like a great deal. And the cabs are also super nice, super clean, and I really loved the experience altogether. Getting around Shenzhen is honestly easier than I expected, but definitely there are other modes of transportation as well. If you want to know the exact breakdown of your stay, transport, and everything, you can check my travel guide again. So yeah, that's how you travel. Now let's come to the next part, which is how to pay. So again, you definitely have one part which is Alipay to pay for all your transactions, but definitely keep a few amount of cash aside. Amount of cash also depends on whether you're just keeping it for emergencies, but if you need a little bit more for shopping, since my Alipay did not work for me so well in China, I was actually dependent on my cash. So definitely keep enough amount for a plan B. Let me tell you, a lot of places here do not accept the card. So Alipay is your best bet if you have to do any kind of transactions here. Let's talk about food. Obviously, you would have heard that it's very difficult for a non vegetarian to survive in China. Well, that is true. So China does not have a concept of a vegetarian. Most things are non-vegetarian, but you will find ample amount of it. Non-vegetarian or you just eat chicken, for example, it will be very easy for you to survive here. If you are a vegetarian, you need to carry vegetarian options with you because it is really very difficult to find that in China. Another thing that I loved is that in their supermarkets they had a section where you can just grab the food like sandwiches or rice and a gravy on the side and just eat right there. They have kept like a microwave on the side to warm your food and you can have your food and go. So this was kind of super easy because most of the times when I used to get free by night, it was difficult to find any other place. So I used to find a mall nearby and go to the supermarket, get my food from there, just warm it up and eat. Eating aside, but there are a lot of options that you can try in coffee and teas, and let me tell you, I just loved each and every kind of a drink that I had here. Relied on the teas that they offer. Definitely, it's not like the chai of India, but let me tell you, their matcha latte is something that has stolen my heart now. I kind of ordered matcha latte at least 4 5 times in my trip, and I was here for 2 weeks. I have included some of my favorite spots in the guide, so do not forget to check it out. So every time I was trying a different drink, and it was turning out to be too good. Something that you really need to experience when you are in China because it's kind of a trend here that everyone usually carries a drink in their hand. You will not find anybody not carrying a drink here because this is something that they carry throughout the day. Yes, you might be wondering how did I actually communicate? Obviously, you have to use a translator here. A lot of people would not know English here. So, the best way of me communicating to a shopkeeper or any person I was meeting was using a translator where I used to type what I want to actually say and show it to the other person. By the way, this was my first country I had used my translate app so much. But yes, it was super easy because I had shopped from even the malls of China to the local markets of China, and it kind of was super easy to do all of that. If you want to know the markets where I shopped at, I have given the names of the locations as well in my travel guide. Now, safety. I was staying in this city called Shenzhen the whole time. And this city was super safe, is how I felt it. So the first thing is that there was definitely a nightlife. Like you would see the street lights and the shops opened up till 10-11 p.m. as well. And it's a well-lit city because they have so many skyscrapers and they really put some effort in giving the aesthetics to those buildings at night also. A lot of times I just went by myself in the nearby areas. I was just trying to explore, and yeah, I did not face any kind of challenges. There were a few things that I really loved about Shenzhen. So majority of vehicles on road are actually electric vehicles. The city is really clean. You would not see any kind of mess anywhere, not even in the small streets. And I also love the experience of traveling through cabs here. These are all the things that I wanted to share with you. Obviously, cannot get enough of this view for sure. I hope this video helped. Grab the travel guide from the link in the description. Subscribe to my channel for more useful videos like this. And cheers and keep unpacking journeys. Until next time.